Becoming a successful filmmaker may mean many things to many different people. To some, it may mean making their first movie. To others, it may be getting their first client. For me, it was when I was able to make this a sustainable career on my own, also known as freelancing or becoming my own boss. This was the moment that I felt successful in my own eyes. It is different for everyone. I'm going to talk about some of the key things that allowed me to become successful in my own eyes. What's up, guys? I'm Cole. Welcome back to my channel, and we are going to get into these key things that really helped me transition from, just doing filmmaking as a hobby, not really making any money, to having a sustainable career, video production company that actually is doing well, and all these things. Okay, so the first thing on this list is going to be luck. Now, this may seem a little annoying. It's like, you got to get lucky, but it really is true. You have to be in the right place at the right time. So for me, what really helped me, I was actually working a video job, and this is when I was working at a production company, and I was just out filming with my camera, and this is when I ran into my first client. I didn't know at the time, but he saw me filming and asked me if I could come and film something for him. And basically, this was my gateway into this big client that I had no idea this was going to be a big client, but it turned out to be. And this really was just luck that I was there. If I was not there, I would have never had this opportunity to do that. So, and then another thing that helps, though, is really just putting yourself out there on social media, because some of the other connections that I made were just luck that someone saw me on social media. So, but if you're not, knocking on the door or whatever you want to say, then people are just not going to see you. All right, next up on the list is going to be hard work. Now, this may seem like an obvious one, but it really is true. The longer you practice your craft, whether that be cinematography, editing, motion design, graphic design, whatever it is, the longer you practice this, the more you hone in your skills over time. You're just going to get better. You're going to develop systems that are going to make it faster. Your work is going to get better. And over time, you just keep doing it. And then all the other people are going to quit. And your work is just going to be amazing. And people are going to have no choice but to hire you. So just put in the time, put in the work, and eventually you will see results, and people will see the results and immediately hire you. Okay, next up on the list is going to be meeting people or networking. And I know this is so obvious, like everyone says this, but it really is true, because if you do not network, do not meet people, you cannot freelance. That is pretty much it. You have to meet people. You have to work with other filmmakers, whether that be social media or however, in person. But meeting people is absolutely key. When I was working full-time at a video place, and I just was thinking, there's no way I'm ever going to transition to freelance or whatever and do my own business. And it really came down to just meeting a few key people, and then those people opened up doors to tons of other people. And that led me to so many jobs and so many opportunities very quickly that I had no choice but to quit my job from all the work that I was getting. So here we are. And you're probably wondering, like, what are the best ways to meet people? And honestly, the best way is social media. Like, seriously, there is no middleman anymore. You can just reach out to David Fincher. Okay, don't probably reach out to David Fincher, but you can reach out to some kind of smaller creator, filmmaker that you like. You can tell them you love their work, and bam, you have a connection right there. Social media is probably the best way to meet people. And also, really good way is just grab your camera, go out wherever there's a lot of people, and just film stuff. And you'd be surprised how many people come up to you and say, "Can I get your Instagram or what or blah blah blah?" That is actually how I got my biggest client, was I was just out filming. So definitely works. All right, last point on our list is going to be being likable. Just being a cool person to be around. This probably has more weight than any of the other points that I have said. You can be the best cinematographer, the best editor, but if no one likes to work with you and you're just a kind of a then you're not going to keep clients. No one's going to want to work with you, and you're just not going to get any jobs. So this is probably the most important thing, because there can be someone who's super good and you're just super funny and fun to hang out with. They just keep bringing you back. So that's probably the most important thing. I mean, I can't really teach you how to be more likable, but if you're not likable, then you're just not going to do good as a freelancer, as a filmmaker, like in general. So yeah, that's a tough one, but that is probably the most important one on this list. Hopefully you found some value out of these points. I know some of them are very common sense, but they really are the truth. Just implement them, and hopefully you too can be a successful filmmaker, make some bread, and yeah. Leave a like and subscribe for more content like this. I'm going to be posting more to this channel, and I'll see you guys later.